Good day. This is Cast Iron ASMR, making Christmas ornaments from comic panels. I'm going to a Christmas craft fair. I got like half a table, not a big table, half a table, and this is the first time. Normally I sell bookmarks, movie postcards, but this time I bought these ornament little squares, wood, and I'm Modge Podging, decoupaging the panels onto the wood panel, and on both sides, just like my bookmarks. So I did some yesterday. I can show you. What do you think here? Here we got Fred Andrews stepping into a box of ornaments, and on the other side, oh, this one here was my first one I did. But it's good, and they come with little strings. We've got Betty and Veronica, and Archie getting kissed. And on the other, oh, and I had them together like this. I thought they were dry, and then when I opened them, they kind of tacked together. They're not so bad now. I know you can put a type of finish on them, but I'm not that involved. So, yeah, they're mostly Archies. Upcycling my Archie comics. Yeah, I thought you had a long time to sort of set it, but here, look, it crimped up the paper, and I thought, oh no. So this is like the first, other than these, I don't know, I did like 7 of them. So hopefully these will sell. It's taken a bit of time. Look, there's the gift of gab. It's Reggie. Veronica's laughing. Dig Archie. He dressed me up like a present. He dressed me up as a present. And this one looks like Veronica. Cock-a-doodle-doo. A stupid rooster alarm clock. That's the other side. Oh. Jewelry boxes. Oh, Archie, they're beautiful. They're nothing special. I made them myself. Alright, well, without further ado, I actually have to get these ornaments on the go. Oh, it's stinky. Kind of smells like carrots. Alright, so I want to do this. Okay, well, let's just do it. There you go, you got some of that. Are you doing any preparations for the holiday season? I think I need a new one of these. Oh, I got one over here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a busy time for some. Okay. I'm gonna put some on this. Oop. Let's get this in here like this. Like I said, once you push this down, you got some time, but not all the time. Push the air out. So I'm going to do all these on one side. And then you're supposed to wait like a half an hour or so. Then I flip it, and then I'll put the ones on the other side. And I got about 20 here, I think, that I need to do. And then, what you want to do, so I'm told, You're ruining it. That's what I thought the first time. I thought, oh my God, it's going to dry clear. Even though I knew, it's a finish. Looks like I'm just painting on white. Alright, there, one done. So how much would you pay for a handcrafted comic panel ornament? I'm charging $5. That doesn't sound steep, but it's not my normal $2-3 fare. 2 for $5, 3 for $5. There are a lot more time doing here. Time involved. Yes, this one. Don't want to get mixed up here. Alright. So last night I went through all my Archies looking for the Christmas ones. And what I discovered was some of the winter covers don't have Christmas stories. Because Riverdale enjoys all the seasons. Winter, they get snow. Fall, the falling leaves in autumn. Okay, look, I gotta push it down. There, I still got time. And summer there. And summer they're at the beach there in the ocean. For living in a town called Riverdale, they rarely go to the river. Sometimes there's enough of this glue stuff that I'm pushing out that kind of covers it. I don't know. I guess it seals it. Whoa. Okay, that might be too much. Maybe not. I feel like I put it. It's like Bob Ross when he's done a beautiful background and then he goes in and it's like, oh no, you're ruining it. You made a big black splotch down the thing. Okay, look, here's a Sabrina one. So I've like I said, they're mostly Archies, like from the Archie digests. But I tried to get different stories. I got Sabrina. I even have a Katie Keene ornament. The little Jinx. Not a little Jinx. I found a little Jinx. Maybe I gotta go back. I figured I gotta do what I got done here, but I found a little Jinx one-pager, Christmas one, with little Jinx's mom. For the longest time, I thought little Jinx, because you always see her father, and I thought, oh, maybe something happened to the mom. Maybe the parents got divorced, separated. You gotta push that hair out. I also have some Calvin and Hobbes panels. I was wondering if, like, is they're black and white? I was thinking maybe I'll color them, but that won't work. There we go. There's Hilda. Yeah, this one here seems to have a lot more glue on it. And I like to speed up the process. Sometimes you use a hairdryer. Here we've got a bunch of Santa Clauses. Betty Cooper, Santa Claus. back. You can't really mess it up because the glue goes everywhere. I gotta get it up. Okay. So, there, here. And the paper from the comic books matches the wood. At first I thought, oh, maybe I should color the border, but no. No, I'm not going to. Let's see how there's the border frame, but there's a bit of paper on the other side. But it matches. Nowadays I've seen like, it's all, anyway, I've seen many an ornament that is just like a maybe comic property. A Spider-Man ornament. The Avengers. Snoopy. Well, we got 4 done. That's 12 minutes. In this ornament panel, oops, Archie's tossing up an ornament to Jug, decorating the tree, and in classic Archie fashion, he breaks it. I've been watching the Riverdale TV show with Archie and the gang. And, yeah, say what you will. If you've seen it, it's crazy. But I always thought that, like, the characters are a big departure from their classic characters. But I thought it would have been, like, really cool if they just kept Archie as kind of klutzy. Or, like, if every once in a while there'd be, like, some physical comedy where he trips. Not all the time, just, like, sometimes that would be, that would have been something. I don't know, is this like how you do wallpaper? It's been so long since I wallpapered anything. I mean, I don't think I ever really did wallpaper something. When I was a kid, I had wallpaper. Maybe wallpaper's out of style. This one's kind of got some wabi-sabi on it there. It's not really, look, see, I'm trying to move it. It's not really like perfectly aligned. But, yeah, no moving it now. You would think that you could, like, push it and move it, but that's when you get the crimps. That's why they crimp up like that. Handmade. Hand glued. Here's Archie juggling the ornaments. Allow me to jolly you up with an exhibition of my famous juggling act. That's just screaming bad news in the most jolly of fashion. Look in the back, Veronica. You see boxes marked A and B. Bring down the A box. Oh, I didn't even reread this, but I remember now. I saw the end, okay? The A box of ornaments is marked that way because because that's the one that Archie gets to decorate with. Because he's going to break them all. And then they go to Plan B, the B box. The Betty box. Yes. She didn't tell Betty this, though. So Betty was like, oh my god, you guys are breaking everything. And Veronica's pretty cool about it. And this one's kind of nice. I like a panel that doesn't have a panel. You have lining border. You do that every once in a while. You can't do it all the time, like maybe not even once per page, but on a one-page spread when you got you always gotta have a full body, a full image, and you don't have to draw the background. So I'm also going to have on my half of the table some bookmarks, VHS movie boxes that I convert into postcards, 25-cent picks. I have a puncher. You can punch picks from plastic, from old credit cards, gift cards work really well, and I had access to a lot of that, and I've got a lot of picks. It's not a huge money maker, but it's kind of fun, and it's, you know, upcycling old product. It's kind of neat. I didn't pay for the, the plastic stuff. Here we've got a Chuck and Nancy one here. Everybody's dressing up. They're having a party. I think Veronica's having a party, maybe. And they often have masquerade balls in Archie comics. People dressing up. It's not, well, I mean, people dress nice for Christmas parties, holiday parties. Maybe you might have a Santa costume. Or an elf costume. Nancy says, as an elf, I can order him to stay close to Santa, his boss. Yes, Miss Claus. Well, she's Miss Claus, she's not Santa. But everybody knows that Mrs. Claus is the boss. Okay. Here we have. What's this one? A little elf. What's he saying? There's Betty's home. Aren't we gonna land on the roof so you can go down the chimney? He's talking to Santa. I got that other one over here. What does Santa say? Here we go. And Santa says, haha, that chimney bit is some old wives' tale. Yeah, he just walks right through the wall. He was like, oh, maybe he's new on the job. In the Christmas comics, there's always these reoccurring elves. They call them brownies. They got Jingles is one of them. I think that maybe is the original one. And then they had different ones come year after year. And the teenagers, the core Riverdale characters, interact with the elves. They're like, oh, it's Jingles. I don't know what the other ones are. And then there's like a girl one. There's like a lady. But also what I was noticing, sort of looking through these Christmas Archies that I was finding, was that the whole digest isn't Christmas stories, at least in the older ones. So even when the cover was Christmas, inside you might get a story or two without Santa Claus, Christmas. And also there's many digests with a winter cover. Maybe they're skiing or it's snowy or they're having a snowball fight. And I looked through those and there weren't any Christmas stories, almost entirely, but I did find a couple that, flipping through at the end, there was like one or two with Santa. It's like, what? There hasn't been any so far. But I guess they did a lot of skiing, maybe in the 70s. I don't know that they could reprint those so often. Okay. Wow. So that's 8. Oh, I got 11 more over there. But I think I'll just say goodnight. Maybe make myself another tea and do some more sticking. So, thanks for checking these out with me.